I've been to many medical institutions, some of them private, but I think the quality of care that you get here is one of a kind. Cure means so much to me and to my family because of Daddy's involvement in getting Cure here. I think of all people, probably as a family, we saw how passionate he was about getting this facility here.
It's truly amazing what God has done here at Cure Children's Hospital of Uganda over the last 20 years. I never tire of hearing the story of how this property, this very place, came into being. The land our founders, Dr. Scott and Sally Harrison, were offered back in the day, this was considered swampy, forested land on the outskirts of town. There were stories told of how it was a place where criminals and thieves would go. This was the darker side of town. And you know, the founders, Dr. Scott and Sally Harrison, prayed about it and they said, that's exactly the place where Cure needs to be. A new beginning was started here on this land. And it's amazing. Think now, this has turned into an oasis of healing for some of the world's most vulnerable children, children born with neurosurgical conditions.
There is limited capacity within the healthcare system in the region to provide these services to patients, and very often we are neglected, we are seen as social outcasts. Through the ministry at Cure Uganda over the last 20 years, these patients have been able to receive care.
So for me, the holistic approach where you are looking at the needs, the neurosurgery needs of these children, plus the spiritual ministry that goes with it. We know Scott Harrison was the founder, but I do recall Sally Harrison, who was our first spiritual director here.
Integrated spiritual ministry is one of our specialties. We do what we do to co-work with God to establish His kingdom for His glory. We believe that medical healing and spiritual ministry are two sides of the same coin, and we do both together. The processes of our hospital are built around intentional patient and family evangelism, co-worker discipleship, and community engagement.
There is no doubt that the patients who come to us would not find the kind of care anywhere else in Uganda.
I don't know of another institution that has been so blessed to have a team of people who, over the years, have just gotten the institution to a higher and higher level.
Today, our hospital has grown substantially to a staff of over 200 full-time and part-time co-workers. We're now treating over 1,500 brain surgeries every year, and it's growing by the month, by God's grace. Can you imagine, 20 years later, this month we will cross over 100,000 outpatients treated. We're also going to surpass 28,000 admissions, 22,000 life-saving surgeries, and over 20,000 faith expressions. Just absolutely amazing. As it's regularly said here in Cure Uganda, Wegoye Emerimu, or Wanyalanabi. Thank you for the work. Thank you so much. What more can be said on our 20th anniversary of Cure Uganda than thank you? Thank you to our founders, to our board of directors from Cure International, and the board here in Uganda. Thank you to our supportive political leaders and to the leaders of the healthcare system in Uganda. Thank you to our faithful partners. Thank you to our generous donors. So many donors from around the world that make this possible. Thank you as well to our co-workers who work tirelessly every day in support of this mission. And ultimately, thank you to God, for thus far He has brought us by His grace and for His glory. Thank you, thank you, thank you.